Hey, so if you saw me posting yesterday, we have a mermaid mixer that we're doing at Ashley McDonald's house, and it's for our team. So I am pretty excited. I have never attempted this before, but I'm going to try really hard to attempt a mermaid look, okay? Number one, I have never gone live to do a makeup demo. And number two, I have never, ever attempted mermaid makeup. So I'm just going to tell you, I have no idea. Hey, Chrissy. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Oh, Lordy, and my numbers are climbing, so you guys are already making me nervous. Okay, so before I get started, I want to tell you what I've already done. I've already got my foundation on. I actually did, what have I done? I've done rose water to tone with. I put a little bit of the Uplift Eye serum all over my face, rubbed it and massaged it in my eyelids everywhere. This is something new I've started doing. I also have on my Taffeta liquid foundation. I have my Velour concealer, Taffeta powder foundation, and I did a little bit of bronzer just to contour just a little bit. Hey everybody. Wow, I have a lot of people on. By the way, if I miss your questions because I'm concentrating on this, or if I miss your comment, please, I will try to respond later on, but I'll try to kind of keep glancing up and seeing what everybody's saying. Okay, so we're going to get started. By the way, let me tell you, this is all Younique. I'm not using any other products at all but Younique. So this is, let's see how it turns out. All right, so I'm going to come in. I'm going to start out using Whimsical on my lid, and that's the Splurge Cream Shadow. And this is the color that everybody's really afraid of. It's this really pretty blue, but it's gorgeous. So I'm going to take my cream shadow brush and I'm going to start to apply this to my lid. Typically with your Splurge, I get some on my brush and then I just kind of push it in my lid. It packs it on your brush better, and it's not going to be like in one spot on your brush, so it kind of gets it all evened out for you. Okay, so I'm going to come in kind of lightly at first, because I'm actually going to come on top of this in just a minute with, we're going to use some green. We're going to do blues and greens. You can see I've got a purple dress on, but I think the blues and greens are going to be pretty, and I'll probably put just a little bit of purple when I go and do my scales here in a few minutes. So we're just going to put this on. If you guys haven't used the Splurge, it goes on so nice. It's just really creamy. That's so pretty. Ooh, I kind of just want to wear that. Anyway. Hey everyone. Hello. We got a lot of people on. Hey. I'm so glad you guys are taking your time to watch me today. This, if nothing else, this will be super entertaining. I can promise you that. I don't know how good it's going to turn out, but you'll probably get a good laugh if nothing else. So it's always good for a laugh. Okay, let me get a little more on my brush because I want to get those even. I actually should, let me just go in a little bit darker. I think I'm afraid. So let's not be afraid. Let's just go for it. Let me go darker on the color. Because after all, this is a fun look, so I'm not supposed to be playing it safe right now. Sometimes it's hard to do. Go a little bit darker on my other side. Oh, this color is so pretty. You guys are so funny. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Okay. There is our Whimsical, which I really like. Okay. So I'm gonna actually leave, and I better put my lid on. Put your lid on. Put it on tight so it doesn't dry out. This is cream shadow. Okay, I'm gonna try to come on top. Now my Charming, I've used it, and it's a little bit, it's a little dried out where I don't have too much of it left. We're gonna see if Charming doesn't work. I'm gonna come on top with Empowered Pigment. But let me try some Charming. Let's see how this is gonna. It's giving it a little more sheen there and a little more dimension. I need to buy me another one. That'll go on my next order. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know how well you can see that in the camera, but it is kind of changing the color of the blue, and it's making it more of an aqua. Oh, I do like that. That's pretty. Can you guys see that? See the difference? I like that. Oh, thanks, Melanie. Yeah, Savannah, you know what? Good idea. I have it right here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spray some on my brush. She said spray some rose water, which is a good idea. Sometimes I will mix a little bit of Glorious Primer in it when it gets dry. You can do that too, but since I've got the rose water handy, that might just do the trick. Oh, yeah, much better. So I just sprayed it directly to my brush. I did not spray it in the pot. Yeah, I'm liking that. That looks good. Oh, Austin's on, you guys. My son that will be 20 next week just joined. Hello, son. I hope your mama doesn't embarrass you. Okay. So I did that really sloppy, but it's okay because I'm going to fix it in a minute. But that's pretty. What do you guys think? I really like that. Okay. We're going to take crushed pigment, which is like an emerald green, and it's a matte. So I'm going to come into the crease. Let me make sure I've got a brush good and clean. And I just kind of roll my brush in my pigment, and then I'm going to tap off any of the excess and blow it off. And I'm going to do this in my crease. Okay, you know what? I am going to spray my brush. You guys need the rose water if you don't have it. It is one of my products I use every single day. And if you heard me in the beginning, I've actually been toning my skin with it too. It's a great toner. Okay, so this is obviously going to be a mermaid smoky eye apparently. Once that kind of dries and sets, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to blend and all that good stuff. Don't worry about that. Go to the other side here. We will make sure to blend, 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 because that's key. A little more. I've got it darker on one side. Hey guys. Oh, my numbers are climbing. You're making me nervous. Okay. Maybe I won't look at the number. I won't see how many people are actually watching me right now. I'm going to come on out to the side because I want this to be pretty dramatic for what it is. All right, that's looking good. I think what I'm going to do, I'm totally making this up as I go. I think, because that was matte and I'm liking the shimmer. Where's my angled brush? I'm going to take my, there it is, my angled brush, and I'm going to get it a little bit damp, and I'm going to come in with some Empowered, which is this, I had it out because I knew I was going to use it for something. It's a lime green shimmer pigment, and it's so pretty. Really, really pretty. You don't have to be a mermaid to wear this color. I wear this color with like regular clothes and stuff. So I'm going to go over, I may go over my whole eye with that, as a matter of fact. So I'm still going to have the darker crease area. I'm still going to have the two colors, but it's just going to give that a little bit of shimmer up there where it's matte. Okay, since all of that is a little damp, I'm going to let it dry before I come in and blend. I like that. What do you guys think? Pretty, huh? I like it. It's pretty. Okay, I'll let that dry, then I'll come in and we'll blend all that. I am going to come in now under, because we need it to be dramatic, so I'm going to come in with Crushed again, which is my emerald green matte pigment, and let's see if I can try doing this without getting it all over my face, because this is one of those colors, so I better wet my brush, Give it a little more control. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, did you guys see this? That's where Jackson gashed my forehead with his toenail this morning. So that's what that is. Oh, I've got, well, hi. I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Judith? And you're in Mexico. That is awesome. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Okay, let me see how I can do this because I always have to look up. Let me grab my other mirror. So let me look up. It's kind of hard to do this on camera and not make crazy faces. I'm going to pull that out a little bit. Looking good? Yeah. What do y'all think? I think it's looking good so far. Okay. I didn't intend to do like a super smoky look, but that's what we're going to do apparently. And I may come back in with a little more blue on my lid. What do y'all think? Yes? Oh, sorry, Andrea, that was my, I just used my crease brush on my lower lash area. Oh, I've got people, thanks Casey, because I have missed so many messages. I've got Mexico, Germany, Austria on here. Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, yeah, let me come back in with a little bit of Whimsical on my lid, and then we're gonna move to the cheek area and we're going to contour with some green. I may add some silver before I do that. Okay, let me come into my lid. Let's get a little more Whimsical. Oh yeah, I'm liking that better. Because I want there to definitely be a difference in the color of my eye. I'm not going to put too much, but just some. I like that. Okay. Ah, that's better. Don't worry, I'm still going to blend that, and it's probably dry enough, so let me go ahead and do that now. Well, hi Nadine from Germany. Hello Louise from Canada. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm just going to take a clean deluxe brush, and I'm going to blend all of these outer edges really well because I don't want any harsh lines. Somebody said this the other day in a video I was watching, and it's so true. You do not have to be a makeup artist, but you can totally fake being one if you blend. You can pretty much throw almost any color on your eye, and as long as it's blended well, it's going to look more professional. So don't be afraid to blend. That's something I have learned over time myself. Isn't it pretty, Sydney? It's nice. I like it too. Okay, so I think I've got that blended pretty well. This is one of those things I'll probably go back and I will continue maybe to add a little more and change it up or whatever. Okay, I've never contoured in green. I'm just going to tell you I'm not a pro at contouring to begin with. So this is completely different and new for me. So I'm going to try to use my small pot, and I'm going to use the brush that comes with our sculpting kit. And I'm going to use this end, not the flat end, but I'm going to use this one and just get a little bit of that crushed. And we're going to come into the hollows of my cheek, and I'm going to contour there, and I'm going to maybe use a different brush, but I'm going to come in up here as well. This is going to be scary. We'll see how this works out. Okay. I'm going to feather it up a little bit, and I am going to blend this, so don't worry. And I will have to blend this really good. Blendy is your friendy, that's right. I like that. I'm going to have to use that. You could too, Debbie. And, I mean, this is obviously just a fun look. I'm going to take an old brush, you guys, and I'm going to blend that. I'm also going to be putting scales on these areas, so I'm going to be adding more color here in just a minute as well. Let me add a little bit of the Empowered, which is that lime green. And because it's shimmery, I'm probably going to pull it on up through here as well. You guys see that that's shimmery? It's really, and I'm actually putting this on dry, but it's still really nice. Okay, let's follow on up with that. And I still have some of the crushed, so I'm just going to follow on up through this area. Hey guys! This is not your everyday makeup tutorial, I know. I'm grabbing a little tiny bit more crushed and a little of the Empowered. I'm just going to mix them, I have decided, because they're getting mixed anyway. Hey Kendra. Hey Amy. Yes, Melissa, you are right. I figure, if nothing else, because I'm going to save this video, so I think, depending on how it turns out, I think it will be a good tutorial for Halloween as well. I mean, it would be fun. You could do this on your daughters, your little girls. You can do it yourself. I think it should be fun. I'm going to come under my jaw area and add some of that as well. Get those even there. Okay, you guys saw my Addiction Palette 5 video. We'll do some more blending. It's not going to look so harsh here in a minute too when I put the scales on. So I want the color to be pretty bold. I don't want to blend it all the way. Okay, so what I was saying is my, hello love, Amy. Okay, my Addiction Palette 5, if you were at convention, you got this palette. This is going to be releasing very soon. So these are the colors, and they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. But I haven't even used this first one yet, and it's a really pretty silver. It's called Brilliant. It's sort of, when I put it on my finger, has a blue hue. So it's like a silvery blue. So I think it'd be really pretty to do some highlighting with this. So this is an old brush. This is not a Younique brush. It's an old brush. It's like my Old Faithful. I'm going to come into my tear duct area, and I'm going to come in all the way up to my brow area as well. Ooh, that's pretty. I have not put this on myself at all. So I'm just going to put it in this area. It actually has more blue to it than I expected. That's pretty. I like it. Let me take a clean brush. So I'm just adding lots of shimmer. I want lots of shimmer. Because I'm liking this color so much, I'm thinking I'm going to come on under my eye a little more, and I'm also going to put some here. Or I may actually wait. No, I'm going to wait because I'm going to do that with the scales, I think. Yeah, let's do that. But I am going to put it here. Just to give some highlight under my eyes. That got all over my lashes, and that's okay because mascara is going to fix that. Mascara fixes everything. Okay, and if you're not careful, you'll get it in your eye like I did. You guys see that? So it's looking a little more marine-like. What color eyeliner are you using on the bottom? I used Crushed, and I used a little bit of, I haven't done eyeliner, I've only done the Pigments. So Crushed and Empowered, and I just took my crease brush and put it on the bottom. And then I've just done Brilliant from Addiction Palette 5, just to give a little more shimmer there. What I have just decided I am going to do though is I'm going to use that same brush that's got the green, which is totally fine. I'm going to highlight just right here with that color. I want just some highlight up here. And I'll push it on into that green a little bit. Hello guys. No, you're right. I have no eyeliner on, not yet. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure that I'm going to do eyeliner. I have not decided. I will decide that here in a minute. Let me go ahead and highlight right here as well. Let's come into my Cupid's bow. Because you guys are going to love the lips I'm going to do. You probably saw a picture last night. That was me playing around. Let me come on my chin. We're going to go down the bridge of my nose just a little. No, Tommy, the eyebrows are not chipper. I used the light, well, you guys know I had my microblading done, so I don't have to do a lot with my brows now, but I do, let me come in close, I do still fill them in some. So I use the light brow pencil here and the medium from the arch down. It's kind of what I've always done. And I don't have to use near as much now, which is awesome. Okay, how's that looking so far? Looking good? I know, let me kind of back up. The light is kind of crazy, so you can't see the green as much, but that just means we may come in with some more green when I do the scales, and I'm probably going to throw some purple in there too to match my dress. So why not? Okay. Okay, let me see what else I need to do with that before I put the scales on. Did it hurt, the microblading? They use numbing cream, so it's not the most wonderful thing in the world, but it's certainly not unbearable. So as long as you have plenty of the numbing cream on, then you're good. But it is essentially, it's not a tattoo tool. So it is essentially, just think of sort of like a scalpel, and she dips it in the ink, and then she comes in and makes hair-like strokes in your brows with it. So yeah, but it's one of the best things I have ever done. Yes, it is like a tattoo. Yes, and you do have to go in and get it filled in ever so often. You have to take care of them, make sure that you're using sunscreen and all that good stuff to make sure, just like any tattoo, it's going to fade a bit. So, oh yeah, I'll make sure and have a photo afterwards. Okay, so I have my lovely fishnets. Okay, so I'm going to look like I'm going to rob a bank. I'm going to put them on, and then I'm going to cut them out so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so bear with me here. Okay, let me just cut the legs off. Hello. Okay, I see you. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull right here, and I'm going to work on doing the scales in this area first, okay? So I think what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to come in with Majestic. I should have talked to you before I put this on. This is Majestic. This is the Splurge Cream Shadow. It has got, I hope that's focusing in, kind of some flicks of all kinds of beautiful colors in there. So I'm going to just use my cream shadow brush because that is always the best thing to use for our Splurge cream shadows, or you can use your finger. I'm going to just use the one that's got a little bit of blue on it because that is certainly not going to hurt anything. I will rub off the excess. Okay. So let me get some on my brush, and I'm going to pull this tight. Okay, let me try to come in close here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to pat with the purple. And I'm probably going to get it heavier in some areas and lighter in some because I would like to have more of an ombre effect. You know what? I think I want to use my finger. I've just decided, because I think that's going to work better. I think I can get a little more on there if I do that. And come down around on my cheek area. I wonder if my husband's watching this. I will never hear the end of it if he is. Oh well. He's used to it. I'm always doing something crazy. Can you guys see where the purple's going? I think it's going to look, let's hope it looks pretty. I'm trying to read comments through the fishnets. Hairnet, yeah, hairnet would probably work good too. Sure would. I did not have one. I have a few pair of these, so I just grabbed a pair and decided I don't need them. Okay, I am going to pull that back. If I can do it without messing it up. Hang on. Okay, so that did not go where I wanted it to go exactly. Okay, retry, retry. That's why we're doing this. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Let me grab some pigment. Pigment may be my solution. I'm going to grab Regal. I think we need pigment. The Splurge is not doing what I want it to do. Okay. This is Regal, a gorgeous shimmery purple pigment. So I'm going to grab my brush and we're going to retry that. Okay. maybe I need to actually pull a bit tighter. So I may be messing my scales up. Again, this is my first attempt. So I do not know what I'm doing. One of those things you should probably practice before you do it, but I thought it'd be fun to go on live and do it with you guys. Okay, we're getting there. Let me pull this a bit tighter on my cheek area here. And I'm just dabbing. I think you should probably dab rather than rub. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Okay, this is where we're getting so far. Where's my light? My light's going crazy. Okay, I'm going to pop over to the other side. I'm going to pull this tighter. So my left side may actually look better than my right, and that's okay too. So this takes a minute. So that's looking better. Okay, what is that? Something on my eye. Okay, let's see. Let me just pull that off. Hang on. All right, let's see where we are. Not looking half bad. Couple little corrections there. I like that. I think it's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Yeah, tighter works better. You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm learning right now is tighter works better. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a little more probably through here, and then I'm going to throw some silver in. I don't think I'm going to do it down here though. I think I'm just going to concentrate on these areas. So let's see if I can find a new spot without messing it up. I tell you what I may just do is I may just hold it. I don't know if that'll work either. No, I'm going to have to put it back on. I'm going to do this, guys. Okay, so I can hold it even tighter. I'm going to come in with the, if I can get that open. Well, let me go ahead and finish up with the purple. A little more purple. I see my numbers are not going down, and that's probably because of what I look like right now. So I'm sure you guys are getting a kick out of this. I'm so happy I could be your Saturday entertainment. This is pretty fun, I have to say. My boys, I should bring my boys in. They would love this right now. Okay. It's really hard to blink with this on, by the way. Did you know that? Okay. Just a little more purple, and then I'm going to come in with silver. Okay. I am cracking. I'm sorry. This is just funny. Okay. I don't want to let go of that, so let me see if I can open this with one hand. Okay. All right, coming back in. Oh, and it just shut. Stay open. Okay. Coming back in with my Addiction Palette 5 and that really pretty bluish silver. I'm going to go over the purple. If I just had somebody to hold that for me, I would be in good shape. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's see where we are. Oh, that looks good. That is looking good. I like that. What do you guys think? Yes? Yes? Okay, not bad for a first attempt, right? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right now. I may come back in and do a little more to that, and then I will make sure I'm gonna post you guys the final look with outfit and everything. But I think I'm gonna leave that for right now. Let me fix that. Oh good, I'm glad you approve. I think it's fun, and I don't think it's bad for a first attempt at all. I'm gonna have to fix this little area right here. I may just kind of blend that out. I'll fix that. No big deal. Okay, let me come in. I said a minute ago I wasn't gonna do eyeliner, but I have this beautiful purple. I think I should use it. So I'm gonna come in with Passionate, and I'm just gonna line. I'm getting thumbs up. Yay! You guys approve, good. All right, I'm gonna come in, let me sharpen this really quick and just line my upper lid. I hear my little ones. They're not having the best day. Okay, so I'm gonna line my upper lid with Passionate. I don't know if you can hear them. They are not happy right now. I'm just doing it really light. Let me come in. Maybe I want to do it darker. Just to get a little bit of some liner there, because you guys know I like to put a little liner and do a little wing. You know what I think I'm going to do? Again, learning as I go. I'm going to take Regal. I think I want Regal because when you are wearing Splurge shadow, sometimes if you use our pencil liners, it doesn't go on as dark as you want it to on top of Splurge. Hey, Nicole, put some of the new over for extra shimmer. Yes, I will. Yes, I will do that. So I'm going to get use my liner shader brush. I'm going to get my liner and wet. I'm going to dip it in Regal. We're going to come in and do our eyeliner with that, I think. Let's see how that works. Better. See the difference that made? The great thing about our liner shader brush is you can use any pigment, any palette, any shadow color that you want and turn it into eyeliner simply by getting your brush wet. Can you guys see that? So I'm gonna do a winged mermaid eye. Purposeful, yes, purposeful is, yeah. Casey's agreeing with Amy, okay. I can't wait to come back and see all your comments later. I'm sure there's some funny ones. And yes, I know I'm not supposed to tug on my eye. It's a very bad habit I have. Do not do that. Hope my mother's not watching. She'll get on to me for that. Okay, what you guys thinking? I think that looks pretty. I like it. Told her I'm a mermaid babe. I love it, Casey. Okay, so let's do lips and then we'll do mascara. I'm just dying to do my lips. Okay, so I did practice this last night. It's the only thing I practiced. Where did I put it? Where is it? Okay, so we have this really pretty kind green eyeliner. It's called, was it Prosperous? Yes, Prosperous. I'm going to line my lips with Prosperous, and then we're going to come in with Splurge Cream Shadow because I'm going to do a blue shimmery lip, okay? So here we go. Maybe I should hold my mirror up where you guys can see. Sorry, because I'm looking down, I think. I'm going to blend. I put chapstick on the very first thing. So my lips are not dry and cracked, which anytime you're working with lip liner, you always want to do chapstick first. So I'm going to fill in as well. I'm just feathering it down. That's pretty. Has a little bit of shimmer to it as well. All right. So now I'm probably just going to use my finger. We'll see how that works out. I'm going to come back in with Whimsical, which is our really pretty blue. I'm getting lots of hearts. Could we use a bonbon? Yes, of course you could use a bonbon. Right now I sold all my other ones, Shirley, so I only have the pink one, the light pink one. What is that? The cherry cheesecake. I need the vanilla milkshake because that's the clear. So if I had the vanilla milkshake, I would definitely be using that instead of just regular chapstick, always. Okay, got my blue. And by the way, if you guys, I'm telling you, this is, what's the word? You know what face primer feels like if you have our Glorious Primer? When you put the splurge on your lips, that is exactly what it feels like. It's really, really smooth. I think I got it between my teeth. Okay, that went on good. I'm going to use my brush just so I can make sure, where did I put it? And kind of get it more precise. Okay, I have like 1,000 brushes right here. Where's my brush? Okay, let me clean that one off. Hi, Shannon. Oh, does it, Amy? But okay, so Amy says vanilla milkshake is not clear. It has a whitish shimmer, but that would work too, for sure. That would almost be like a primer for your lips, which is good. Okay, there is our Whimsical. Now I'm going to come on top with Dreamy, which is a really pretty light blue. I don't know if that's focusing. It's just like a of blue is like the way I like to say it. So just a hint of blue. But when you mix it with Whimsical, it gives it a really pretty color. Let me go back in with my finger here. See how it's changing the color? And you get a lot more shimmer too. I love it. Yes, you can totally use Splurge on your lips. I actually have a YouTube video. I did a deep purple lip. I think I used one of our, what did I use? I think I used one of our lip stains, and then I came in with, where did I put that? With one of our Splurge shadows. I'm coming back in with Fickle because I rubbed a little bit of that off right here. Here I go. I said Fickle, I'm sorry. That's the old name for Whimsical. I have the original and we changed the name, so I looked at it and called it that. But it's Whimsical. Oh, and I'll just tell you guys, when I tried this last night, you can know how well our splurge stays on. If I didn't have the shine wipes, this would probably still be on me. This is gonna stay on really good. Pretty, huh? Oh, I know, Callie. We are so gonna miss you. I know. Yeah, you'll have to do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so I think I'm good with that right now. Let's come in with mascara. Because I'm keeping it all Younique, I'm not going to cheat and do falsies. For something like this, sometimes you might want to do false eyelashes, which is totally fine. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can use all Younique and you can still have a really fun look. And you don't have, just because it's eyeshadow doesn't mean you can't use it on other parts of your face. You can use all the products. They have multiple purposes, so you just have fun with them. You can get as creative as you want, and that's what I love. So I already had one just really thin coat of the transplanting gel because I like to do that. It's just something I prefer, especially if I'm going to go for a little bit more of a bolder look. So I already had one of the one coat on. So I'm going to come in with the fibers. You guys have seen me do this a million times over the last 2.5 years. This isn't the first time on this. This is one thing I do know how to do. I've done it a few. Hi, Vicky. Did I see Vicky? Yeah. And you all have hung with me this whole time. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous going live, especially since I think I've only gone live maybe 3 times ever, but it was never for a makeup demo. There's just something about doing your makeup live and you have no idea how many people are gonna be watching and you have no idea if you're gonna mess up. So I was a little nervous, but I thought, you know what, I can't tell my team to do fun things like this and kind of step outside your comfort zone if I'm not willing to do it myself. So I pushed the button and I did it. And I'm glad because I'm having fun. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, Amy. Amy wants me to say sexy. That's just for you, Amy. I'm from the South and we have a pigment called sexy and she likes me to say it over and over. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Toya. I hope I said your name right. See, you don't have to have false lashes. You can totally achieve, and this is just one coat of fibers so far. And I probably won't do it here just for time's sake because I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I will probably do a total of 3 coats for today just because this is a special occasion and obviously that's not something I typically do, but for something like this, why not? You think I should go underneath with the mascara? You think I should leave that like that? I'm debating. I may actually leave my lower lash line just like it is, and I may actually come in with possibly a little bit of a purple liner. I don't know. I kind of like that silver look. Ooh, thank you, Casey. She says they look electrifying. Okay. All right. So I'm going to finish up with my mascara, and then I'll kind of do something with this hair, and I'll have my husband take a picture with the dress, and I've got some shoes that sort of kind of match my lips. Not really. They're a little more green probably, but I think it's going to be fun, just the whole look together. So I'll make sure, leave them open. I think I will, Amy. I think that's a good idea. Leave it and put purple. Okay. I may add some purple. I don't think that's a bad idea. Just to kind of bring that purple down. So You guys watch. I'll here in just a little bit, I'll post a picture of the final look. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. You have just made my day. You're awesome. And I will go back and read all your comments as soon as I can, and I'll respond to you guys. Thank you. Bye.